for the human civilization, we need to adopt that idea.
So, Dr. Wong, you mentioned the yin and yang system and how that works, and I understand the concept of that, but could you explain how that applies to what you're doing in diagnosing and working with the body and patients?
Yeah, I think that is a pretty good question. That also is I want to share my experience with my medical professional in the medical field and also the general population. In the past almost 30 years, I saw about that 200 to 300,000 patients and prescribe about 500,000 of the traditional Chinese medical herb formula. So I use my theory that my new explanation for the medical yin and yang, that kind of knowledge. Actually, I get the whole the Leo is in 1982. But because for the I am not so sure for that kind of the theory, so I want to keep watching and apply that, and keep watching and apply that. After 30 years of the practice, I feel pretty confident about that my theory, and also I think it is a time to share my study with other people. For the application, that is exactly I would like to share with other people. Do the family medicine, as we know, that every day encounter many common medical problems. For instance, like today I try to do something how traditional Chinese medicine treat some kind of common medical problem. And so what the thinking process is, what is different from conventional medicine and traditional Chinese medicine. So, and then we can understand the traditional Chinese medicine better. For the daily practice, for the every outpatient service, we may encounter that the 5 major medical conditions. One is that the respiration system, one is the digestive system, one is the skin system, one is the joint system, one is insomnia. That is 5 most popular that the medical problem in the daily practice is many patients have the kind of common medical problems to that ask for the medical attention. And for the conventional medicine, that they can do something for 5 of that kind of very popular medication, the medical problems. But traditional Chinese medicine also can do something for that kind of most popular the medical problems. What is different from them? I will lay out that difference between conventional medicine and Chinese traditional medicine, and discussing something among the difference between them. Okay, that for instance, for the respiration system, the most common problem for the respiration system is hay fever and chronic cough. Hay fever, right now, is the hay fever season. Many people may suffer from that. For the conventional medicine, consider that is an allergy situation. So the treatment usually, for my case, use some antihistamine, and then again use some steroid spray, and then if not too good, then use some the kind of bimodal prednisone steroid. That situation. Usually, that with that treatment, the patient have a reasonable result. They can get some improvement. Some people, if their general condition is not too bad, they may get completely covered. But for the severe case, some people may not have the kind of optimal result. How come have the allergy symptom, the conventional medicine usually consider is from outside the pollen. They never consider it's from inside anything wrong, and they may consider has something wrong, but it's an allergy situation. Okay. So for the conventional, for the Chinese traditional medicine, consider that the allergy, that is belong that the kind of situation as because the nose, the throat, the bronchi, so-called the metaphysics, that the lung part of the body, the metaphysics lung, the qi not good enough. So for treat that kind of problems, need to let enhance the qi in the metaphysics lung. So usually use some kind of formula that to stabilize the whole system, additional enhance the lung qi of the qi in the metaphysics lung, and then will create very good result, and also have permanent result. From that point, I consider that for the conventional, that the treatment from traditional Chinese medicine is even better than conventional medicine, because have more permanent result and also have that kind of really reasonable reason to explain the whole thing. For the chronic coughing, the same kind of situation. For the cough from the conventional medicine, they consider some kind of inflammation, some kind of infection. Usually that they use some antibiotic. Right now, under the so-called evidence-based medicine, they cannot find the bacteria infection. So less and less, they cannot use antibiotic and only use symptom relief medication. With that kind of approach, usually the result is not so good. If the people whose metaphysics situation not too bad, and then they can automatically, by the placebo, the effect, they get recovered after take the symptom relief medicine, for instance, some cough serum, they can get recovered. But if the symptom, the metaphysics condition, the deviation from the normal condition is so significant, they may not have the good result from that. So the people have the chronic coughing for quite a long time, and then the symptom become even worse and worse. From traditional Chinese medicine, that kind of condition as same as the hay fever, considers the qi in the metaphysics lung not good enough. So if we stabilize the whole system and then guide the qi, the free energy, to the metaphysics lung there better, and then we'll completely overcome that kind of chronic, that coughing. So from my opinion, that treatment, the result is much better than conventional medicine.
Yes, because to point of clarification, so you're saying rather than just treating the system, the traditional Chinese medicine is going deep into and trying to find the balance again, deeper in the lung, and try to find the source of these rather than just healing the symptoms and not really getting at the cause. So it's always reaching to the cause of what those symptoms are doing.
Exactly.